I was at the Acolyte premiere,
Mm-hmm.
in person. And the only reason I say this is because it informs, some level of what I believe initial interest was, not just from people
Mm.
that were regular fans, but the humans that participated in the program itself. It was kind
Right.
of a deal, for lack of a better term. And, people like Amandla, Manny, and so on, people who have become sort of stars in a mini way, they were all there. It was all very
Mm-hmm.
much a full-blown operation
Mm.
within what I'll just call the Star Wars industrial universe, cinematically. And look, when I first heard the news, I was bummed for a couple reasons. Number one, I just felt that everybody kind of thought, based on what was on the screen, that there's it's going to be really difficult to abandon such a good storyline
Mm.
because so many different branches of a tree, tentacles from a squid or octopus, or tectonic plates, even, if you will, to insert whatever metaphor you want here, had been grown, squirmed, or shifted in a way that made this very interesting. And
Mm-hmm.
I'll wrap up this opening point with what I felt from the beginning was obvious, but I think that was difficult for a lot of a certain type of a fan to accept, was that this was YA, for lack of a
Mm-hmm.
better term, young adult
Yep.
sort of literature adapted to what is effectively the television screen. And
Yep.
that was clear to me from the beginning, and thus what I understood from the buy-in made it that much better in terms of the level of emotion I was expecting to deal with, the level of unfamiliarity with life and the world
Mm-hmm.
that was presented, and also the level of deception in people you trust when
Mm.
you're operating at that age in the world and you don't really know who's supposed to be a person that you can keep your faith in and who's not. And so I felt that when that was abandoned, it really snuffed out what was, to me, one of the better plants that was planted in this
Mm.
universe in a long time. For me, that wasn't just a look
Mm-hmm.
back thing with a fair amount of Easter eggs and shiny things around it. It really was something new and original. And Nick, that to me was where I first was like, oh man, that was a tough one, because I like this a lot,
Right.
because I think it did more things than a lot of things did.